Hi YouTube, I'm Capri, I'm Nicole, and we're here to represent our new upcoming network. Now, the network is going to be called That's Cute TV. One of the first installments, or show rather, will be called Sabrina Knows the Birds. And this is Sabrina. Hi, it's Nicole from That's Cute TV, and today I'm here to do a review on R&B Divas, which comes on TV One. And the R&B Divas that we have in the show are Faith Evans, Selena Johnson, Keke Wyatt, Nikki Gilbert, and Monica Carter. Okay. Let's first start off by me giving you a little information about all the girls. Okay, we all know Faith Evans. She was starring I Will Be Missing You, Soon as I Get Home. She was married to Biggie in 1994. You know, they married 2 months after they met each other, so they married pretty quickly. And she also became a widow at the age of 25 after his untimely death. Next, we have Selena Johnson. She did the song All Falls Down with Kanye West, and she also guest starred on a song with R. Kelly called What With. Keke Wyatt, she did the song with Avant called My First Love. Nikki Gilbert, she was the lead singer for Brownstone, and after Brownstone she's also written and directed a few plays. Monica Carter, she was signed by Heavy D. Her hit song was Touch It. It stayed #1 for 6 weeks. And the show starts out with Monica Carter moving to Atlanta to relaunch her career, and her and Faith Evans actually live in the same building. So Monica goes over to Faith's, and they're in the kitchen, and Faith goes to talk about the last time that all the girls have seen each other. And it was a great moment, and also it was the last performance of the late, great Whitney Houston, where all the girls were gathered for a pre-Grammy party. So Faith Evans goes to talk about that, and after that she got the idea that she wanted to do a compilation album with a few R&B divas for charity. So after Monica hears about Faith's plans, she loves it. She wants to join in immediately. And it also goes to tell on how she's had a struggle. She was addicted to cocaine for 7 years. Was unsure if she even wanted to live or not. So that was a very groundbreaking and something that I didn't even know about her that she chosen to share in the first episode. Next, I took a few notes because this is the first season of the show and I'm not that familiar with the girls, so excuse me, but I've taken a few notes. Next, Keke Wyatt, she has 5 kids and she's pregnant with her 6th, and it's centered around her and her husband at home, and her husband asked her, could he get a Facebook? I'm like, really? You're asking your wife, can you sign up for a Facebook? I mean, I can see where that's, you know, appropriate, where you could be like, okay, do you mind if I have a Facebook account or not? Because I wanted to check up with some friends. But she's just like, a Facebook? No. And he's like, well, you have 3 Facebooks and a Twitter and all this. And she's just not having it. She's like, no, you don't need no Facebook. What do you need a Facebook for? I mean, she's just really going off. She does not want him to have a Facebook. But later on in the episodes, you can see why she doesn't want him to have a Facebook, because she has major, I mean, extreme trust issues with men. Next, Monica and Faith meet Nikki and Selena at Shout, and they sit down and start to talk about the last time they were all together and about Faith's plans for the compilation album. And they were also wondering, was Kiki going to bring her husband? Because also, they never go anywhere without each other. I mean, they're just like conjoined twins. And all the girls was like, he needs to get him some guy friends. I mean, he has no guy friends. What guy wants to always hang out with the girls? But Miss Mike, you're not fooling me, honey. How you doing, Miss Mike? Anyway, so the girls sit down. Kiki comes in with her husband, of course. So they all sit down and talk about the compilation album, and Nikki says she just wants to sing background because her passion really isn't in music anymore. Her passion is really into directing plays and doing that. Then they also go to talk about they want to plan this baby shower for Kiki. And Kiki's just like, I wanted something small, you know, it didn't have to be big, you know, I didn't even plan on it because we already had 5 kids, so it's like nothing new to me having a baby shower. I'm not just going to be so excited, but you can go ahead and throw me one, you know, I would love it, I'll be there. So, the next scene goes to Monica and her girlfriend, which her name is Therese, and Monica sits down and talks to her about going to the baby shower, and she wants her to go, but she's not quite sure how Kiki and her husband are going to act because they're very Christian. Their friends have a very big Christian background, and she didn't want to start any drama. So she's just like, I want you to come, but I don't want to start any drama too, so it's up to you. Next, Faith goes to meet legendary producer James Big Jim Wright. He's worked with some of the names of Mariah Carey, Kelly Price, Boyz II Men, and Janet Jackson. So Faith Evan walks in and she tells him about her plans and how that the proceeds would go to charity for different women organizations and also the Whitney Houston Foundation. And he's ecstatic about it as well. He thinks they're going to make hits in the studio, so he's definitely down for the cause. Next, Nikki and Selena go out to find a venue for the baby shower, and Faith and Monica go to the baby store to buy gifts. So after finding a venue, Nikki and Selena sit down and they talk about Selena's problems. She's having financial problems in her relationship, and she talks about how she doesn't mind downsizing, and she's had to downsize because her husband was in the NBA, but I'm assuming he's not playing in the NBA right now. So they talk about their financial struggles, and when they were supposed to move down here, they should have already been in a home, and they're not in a home just yet, so she's a little upset and shaken up about that. And also, while Monica and Faith are at the baby store looking for gifts for Kiki's baby shower, Monica goes in to talk about how she thinks the girls are going to react if she brings her girlfriends, because none of the girls have met her except for, I think she said Selena did meet her. Nobody met her girlfriend except for Selena, and she knows how Kiki's husband is a pastor, or someone's a pastor, I'm not quite sure. I think her husband is a pastor, and her family's from a big Christian background, and she didn't know how they were going to act. And Faith was like, I think everything will be fine. Just bring her. I want to meet her. I think everybody will be fine with that. So next scene really goes to Nikki running around Miss Nikki Gilbert and this dress. Okay. That dress looks like a cross between Barney and this little old lady's muumuu. This purple dress that she's running around in is a mess. It's just a hot mess. And she's just running around directing orders like, she's just the tea. She's just running around. Then she has this slick back bun like Aunt Jemima on her head. It's just, I don't know what she's going for. But she's running around giving off orders, wondering where the other girls are. So the other girls arrive, so she immediately starts to throw them artists as well. And Selena's just like, you know what? I'm just gonna be the host. I'm gonna greet people. I'm just going to the doors. And so Nikki goes in to say, well, since you're the host, well, the host can't have a cocktail. And Selena was like, I will have me a cocktail, and nobody ain't gonna say shit about it. Like, are you serious? You're not gonna tell me that I'm not about to have a cocktail? Come on now, just because I'm the host, I can't have a cocktail. No, I will have my cocktail, and she did. Then after that little spat, Monica and Nikki go off to the back or whatever and talk about Monica talks about how she wants Therese to come, and she doesn't want any drama though, and she doesn't know how Kiki and her friends and family are gonna act. And Nikki's just like, girl, boo. Invite her, call her right now and tell her to come. Nobody ain't studying that. If she's not happy with it, oh well. I mean, you gotta live your own life. You love who you love. So, actually, after that, Kiki, she arrives, and everyone's surprised, and they start playing this game where someone sings, you go into the singer's pit, and someone sings, and they pass around this baby, and whoever the baby falls in has to go into the singer's pit. While they're playing this game, one of her girlfriends, Therese, does arrive, and Kiki's face is just like, she doesn't even look up. Like, I don't even want to speak to her, I don't even want to say nothing to her. And also her husband. I'm like, Miss Mike, cut it out. Girl, boo. Anyway, so Monica introduces her, and Kiki's just like, hey, hi. Like, you know, I didn't expect this, but okay. It wasn't cute at all. She did that very nice nasty. But, so Therese starts playing the game, and so she's trying to say congratulations to Kiki, you know, congratulations, Ma, you know. And she was like, oh, you talking to me? But the reality is, I don't understand why she was acting like that. And she said she has 4 brothers, and out of the 4, 3 of them are gay. So how are you trying to sit up there and act like, you know, you're trying to act homophobic or something? Like, you don't want to talk to her, you don't want to make conversation, and 3 of your brothers are gay. I just didn't get that. I mean, I don't understand. I mean, why were you acting like that? But anyway, that pretty much sums up this first episode. I think the show is going to be good so far. You know, I'm going to continue to watch and continue to do reviews. So we'll see. We'll definitely see what R&B Divas has to offer. And again, that comes on TV One. And this has been Nicole from That's Cute TV signing off. Smooches!